Welcome to the Easy Gourmet. I'm your chef today, Michael Mersil. We got a really big show today. One of our most popular items on the menu we're going to be featuring. But before we do that, let's get to our guests today.
I'm Shelley Kringle. I'm a local child care provider.
I'm Lynette Erickson. I am a children's services advocate at Lakes Crisis and Resource Center here in Detroit Lakes.
I'm Lisa McLeod. I'm the school social worker over at Lake Park Audubon Elementary School.
I'm Wendy Spry. I'm a friend of Michael's.
She is. Is that all you are, Wendy?
I think that's all she
Huh?
That's all I am.
That's all you are.
She quit her job.
Yes, I'm a friend of Michael's.
She's a liar. She's much more than that.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I
I'm a
mention-
probation officer too, but I don't want them to connect the two. I'm just kidding.
And she's single. We love you, Wendy.
Yes.
Yes.
Not so much right now.
No. Okay. Well, when you get that call at the speakeasy saying, I'm looking for Wendy, you're going to love it, for sure.
She's under the table. Jeez.
That can be on bloopers,
This
right?
is gonna, yeah.
Probably not. Pretty sure that's going to make the cut.
Michael.
Anyway, thanks for joining us, ladies. You've been a fun bunch. Anyway, so our meal today is going to be bistro medallions, very popular at the speakeasy. We do 2 4-ounces cuts of tenderloin, and so I've got an 8-ounce cut of tenderloin right here, and we're just going to cut it right down the middle.
It looks like it's been cooked.
No, it hasn't. Our meat is aged. We use prime cuts of meat. It is some of the best meat around there. Funny that you mentioned that, Wendy. I was actually at Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse in Las Vegas a year ago, and I had a tenderloin there, and I thought, this reminds me a lot of the speakeasy, and honestly it did, because I mean, our tenderloins there you can cut with a fork. They are amazing. So I'm seasoning this on both sides. I've got a little pan behind me that we're going to get a nice little coat on both sides. We grill these at the speakeasy, but because I don't have a grill here, we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Right. But honestly, you can actually cook meat in a fry pan and make it taste damn near as good, as long as you know what you're doing. You want it to have a nice little coat on it. You want a little crust, you know, so that it gets that kind of smoky flavor. So there we go. We also are going to be serving it with some asparagus.
Now, are you breaking those at a certain point? Because I heard you just supposed to take a break them wherever they break.
Yes, right here, there's the end right there. You see where the kind of the root is almost on these, you know, where it's still kind of white? You want to break that off. You don't want that,
And
okay?
is there a reason you break it instead of cut it?
You can cut it, you know, when you're in a hurry, that's what you do, but I mean, the professional people always say that you're supposed to break it, okay? So, we've got this then ready for the hot water right behind me. And then we are actually going to sear both sides of the steak. And then we're going to finish it off in the oven with a little Boursin cheese. And then right around it, we're going to put a little demi-glaze, some mashed potatoes, and this asparagus. And I'm going to show you how to do all of that right after these messages. Okay, welcome back. So we've got the tenderloins right here, the medallions. Got a nice little crust on them. Asparagus is back in the water. Potatoes are heating up, and I'm just going to give it a nice little scoop on both these. And then we're going to throw it in the oven so that the cheese kind of gets warm and crusts over it.
And what is that?
Boursin cheese. Yeah.
Is that an Italian
And then I can just
cheese?
take this whole pan and throw it right in the oven.
Is that Italian cheese or?
Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
During the commercial break, we were talking about aging meat.
Okay, so when we get our meat aged, it's all done by the butcher. Okay, and when they age it, they actually will take a whole tenderloin or a whole side of beef, and they'll put it in a hook in a special kind of refrigerated unit. Yes, for sure, definitely climate controlled. And sometimes that meat will actually get, you know, like a buildup on the side that they will take off, you know. But that is something that is done prior to us getting it. You do not age your meat yourself because it's already typically aged. You know, unless it's, you know, some poor quality of meat.
The aging process like breaks down the...
Yeah. Yes, it makes it more tender, for sure.
muscle,
Yep.
whatever,
Yep. Right.
fibers.
Yes. No, it makes it super tender. And it's awesome. All of our meat is at least 30 days aged.
So we can't buy a steak at the grocery store and go home and put it in the fridge.
You cannot, no. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
No. Nope, that's already been done for you.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
Share that information with my husband.
For sure. Okay, so the asparagus is in the back. It's getting nice and tender. The steak is in the oven. We're going to be plating it right after these messages.
We've been into this, I've been here a long time doing business since 1983. Get to work with a small company that can handle all the details. And I'm on the job majority of the time, and we have a small crew so we can be there all the time. The bigger the contractors, the less they're probably on the job because they're running a lot more jobs. We do 1 to 2 jobs at a time. I take a lot of pride in my work because it's pretty much, I live this house. So this house took about 9 months to build. I pretty much think about it every day. Yeah, making the client happy is a great thing, and when you get done, you always have friends with the clients. We do a really good job where I think that I could have any of my customers for referrals.
Mark Stone Construction, residential and light commercial, genuine, honest, and hardworking.
Welcome back. Okay, so the potatoes are hot, asparagus is about ready to come out, steak is done, out of the oven, and so we're going to put the potatoes in the center of the plate here. And we'll put just a little bit more in there. We make this a little larger for our guests. Parmesan cheese. It's just going to melt all over it, make it amazing. And we're going to put the asparagus right here. And I'm going to just drizzle this around the side. This is kind of like layering the flavors. And we're going to decorate it with a little sprouts.
So this is on the menu at Speakeasy?
Yeah. This is the bistro medallions, and it's so amazing.
That's what
This is the bistro medallions. We do a little smaller, you know, because I need to feed 4 people. I got to make it a little bigger, for sure. But it's the same flavor and amazing at the Speakeasy. Check it out, the bistro medallions. Thanks so much, ladies. Appreciate you coming. Hope to see you at the Speakeasy really soon. We'll see you next time on the Easy Gourmet.